Hey, what's going on, everybody? James Collins here, CPWE AI, along with Chris Stevens, server professional. He's also a partner in CPWE.ai. We are launching tools and building a business live here online. And this is for those folks that are looking to start a business, grow their business, update their business. We will have something for everybody on this one. Um, Tonight, I wanted to go over some of the tools that I've been talking about and specifically some of the trainings that's offered within these tools. I think it'll be a really good opportunity for you to see the back office of what we're actually doing and maybe see a way that you could use these tools for your own business or your own personal use. But go ahead and introduce yourself, Chris, and what you do.
My name is Chris Stevens. I'm a partner in CPWE.ai. Uh, for my day job, I manage servers. Um, I won't say where, but you're just going to have to trust me that that's what I do. Uh, and that's about it. Pretty short and sweet.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I think that um, we go straight into the tools tonight. What do you say?
Yeah.
So I can back up one here. That way you can see kind of how we have this set up. All of our tools are in one place. This can look different. We're still working on the look, but as you can see in one place, just giving an overview, within one place, you have your Dolly images, your Chat GPT deep learning models running on multiple different apps here that is powerful and they work. So AI movies, you can create short form content with captions. It's really good. AI videos, we even have an AI video editor down here. Works pretty good. Motion maker, so your motion graphics, if you're seeing people with pictures and graphics behind them, here's our motion graphics. These ads put out unbelievably realistic images. And then on the ads side, you can do either super realistic images or you can do more of your graphic style for your ad campaigns and your social medias. This is just one folder of the tools. This logo creator, I've used it multiple times. Hero images, used it multiple times. You put in a prompt, it's just like if you went out into a different place with AI tools and tried to do this, but these are all in one spot. This is just one folder. Super Agent, the full suite of these tools will be integrated with Super Agent. Right now, of course, your voice agents and your super agents are still in your beta stages, so they're not fully functional yet. However, ours is pretty awesome. It will do a lot of things for you. We will show that in the coming weeks. Got a community here. Everybody's here in one spot. They can all chat here in one spot. Chat Wizard. This is to create chat bots. So you went out to BotPress or any of the other sites and have a subscription. This covers that. You have the stage, you build your chat bot, you send it over to your customer. It even gives you the ability to, after you create your bot, you can select up here, there'll be a little gear box that'll say share. And then you can share this chat bot with your customer. Uh, Quick way to do demonstrations of AI if you're a business. But let's go ahead and go over here to these trainings. I was just scrolling through here. Chris brought this to the table and it is over the top. A master library of exactly relevant trainings to what you need to make money or to stay relevant. Automation in small businesses, that's with AI. Optimizing your emails using these tools will greatly enhance your chances of success. Building a powerful brand. Anybody who's built a business knows it starts with branding. How do you do that? All of these are masterclass trainings, digital products. I get more questions on how do I sell this online than I do anything else. Now you're getting into your more higher level trainings, your email autoresponders. So let's say somebody comes in and buys one of your digital products. You need an email to auto respond and maybe send them a username and password. How do you set that up? Step by step. AI platform masterclass. You want to start learning about AI? Faceless video creation made easy. 11 Labs, they're the leading AI software in faceless video right now for avatars. They're making great strides. Strategic marketing, masterclass on AI. There's just another one, the MVP, the minimum viable product. So if you're going to create a digital product, it starts with your minimum viable product, your MVP. Just an ebook right there. Listen to it on your way to work. Make sure you're able to understand that when you create a product, it doesn't have to be perfect in the beginning. You create a minimum viable product. That's back to the chat wizard. You create a minimum viable chat bot that has functions, automations, does things that are valuable for a business owner or personal use. You can then take and share that minimum viable product via a link to a customer so they can then put it into their system. Project management. We have some great project management tools in the background. Startup bootstrapping. What is white label? Automation in small businesses. How do you get a customer that has an email and a phone number into your CRM and automate that? Every one of our tools are optimized for automation. Anything you want to say on this, Chris, so far?
Nope, you're nailing it.
So, our content creator hubs. If you're going to build a successful online any kind of business that sells digital products or like, you want a creator hub, something where people can come into. This is another name for a community. But what you have here is a Notion template. Notion, I went over in one of my other videos. Notion.io is amazing for note taking, for sharing, I guess, documents, products, digital products with your team. You can also create a small website there. There's a lot of things that Notion does. And I just happened to notice there are a lot of Notion templates in here. That is really cool. Prompt packs. For a prompt, to be able to have these already written for you, all your prompts for e-commerce to create products, to find your niche, your specialty is what a niche is. Optimized marketing funnels. Wow. So funnels is hard to learn. It's a concept that's towards the end of a digital product process is why you just don't have much experience there. But learning how to use your AI LLM models for optimizing your marketing funnel will absolutely put you ahead of the game. That would be a great one. Getting those prompts for your AI for chat GPTs or using our tools. Customer retention excellence for prompts. What those are is for our super agent. Imagine being able to tell your phone through WhatsApp, go and create an 8 slide presentation on the subject of whatever you're selling to a customer and you're on the way. And by the time you get there, it's sitting in your email because your agent is made to work on customer retention excellence. That means it's going to be good at emails, it's going to be good at phone calls, and it's going to be better at phone calls than it is. It's good right now. It will be better. Your advertising copyright. Everything you do is copywriting. The title of your videos to the subject line in your emails and the body that you write in your email, your signature, all of that is copywriting. This is an amazing training how to do that and effectively. Effective ad copy, how to build a website, how to build a website, prompt pack. So now you're getting into how to, after you've built your website, how do you optimize it for SEO and AEO? I will tell you there's no tools on the market for AEO yet, except for ours. We are leading the way and setting the standard on this. Confidentiality, close every call. Whew. There's so much good stuff in here. All of these trainings will be available in our tool sets. Micro SaaS success. How many people are looking at getting into the micro SaaS, the whole operations of the online community becoming business owners through bootstrapping micro SaaS? I use those words on purpose. Uh,
Explain what bootstrapping is,
Bootstrapping is
and explain what SaaS is. I think a lot of people don't know what that is.
okay. Bootstrapping is when you take somebody else's work, like a white label product, and it gets you to however many percent towards your goal. So, say like my and Chris and I's tools that we're selling. Uh, these tools can be bootstrapped from us. We are the owners, and they can be bootstrapped to start your business. And then from that point, what you get is a secondary partner in your journey. So you're getting Chris and I's all of our expertise working with you every week, building this out with you as you're growing. And we're doing webinars every week and we're answering questions and we're trying to make sure that you're at that point, SaaS product, software as a service, is operational and you're making money online. So that's our primary goal, is to reproduce ourselves, and you guys make more money than we do. We'd be happy with that. But there is a lot of value setting right here in even building a Google business profile. When you get into our tool sets, let's just go on back over there for a minute. I got to pull my window over. Sorry. I just couldn't see the back button for some reason. Yeah, these tools are amazing. So Easy CRM here connects back, just so you know, to your AEO funnels, your landing page, your funnel, or your website where people go and see what you do.
Tell
And then
them what a CRM is.
CRM is a customer relationship management tool. It's where all of your data goes for your customers. And this is important to have in one place like we have this here, because now you have tracking on your data from where a customer came into your view until they left your ecosystem of products. You can track the data going through and report on that data. That's going to be important with GDPR. That is a regulation, a global regulation coming through the internet, and the reason for all of these tools right here. Uh, these are all getting in front of the next regulations coming. But for CRM, your customer relationship management, that's your hub for all of your customer email lists, for all of your data to go into one place so you can then automate it, save it, report on it, or however you treat your data. But it's all in one place. So now you know how it got there and you'll know when it leaves there. That's important. That's cybersecurity. On these wizard apps, I'm opening up all of our tools, not just some of them, all of them for right now, except for the Academy app, only because it's not finished with all the trainings that I need in there before you have access. But these will be unlocked. These are, and all of our updates go to our users. We're trying to get the cost down here to initial cost at $20 a month for all of these tools. Now, it may not seem like these tools have any kind of value at this point. But let me just tell you, this AI personalities, that's equipped with the latest GPT model. If you want to go pay $200 a month and then go pay $100 a month for having admin access to build your own applications, and these are yours, nobody else's, these are your applications. There's $500 looking at you right here. Kajabi, $168 a month. Chat GPT, 200. AI App Wizard, that don't even exist yet.
Nope.
This is, this is building apps on the fly and you owning them. These are state of the art tools, and I want to really hit on AEO, answer engine optimization. These are all fully optimized for AEO. Social media. Each one of your social media profiles will need to be updated in the next year or so. All of these tools are perfect for it. Just letting you know. When you try to do it yourself, you're not going to know there's no better AEO or AI engine optimization. No better way to do that than using AI. It's going to put you at the top of the Google chain, top of the list. Now, else do you get there? With SEO, search engine optimization? Magic Hooks is your hooks for your H1 tags. Your e-commerce, writing all of your product data descriptions in AEO optimized and SEO optimized content. I know this sounds really techy, but for the person out there who knows what this don't exist yet. This is where it existed first, right here. And these are ours, Chris Stevens and I's tools that we would love for you to have access to so you're able to do this. Your schema markup. I can guarantee you that a large, if not all of the websites out there on the internet have not fully optimized for AEO because it's not a big deal yet, but it will be. The answer engine optimization. It just depends on the day. This is how fleeing of a subject this is. It could be ask engine optimization, answer engine, AI engine, but it is AEO and it is coming to be a full requirement. It's going to be a full requirement on your website.
Well,
So with
and I just wanted to butt in real quick, because
that,
there's some confusion with what AEO stands for. It's the same thing, just depends on how they're looking at it. it AI engine optimization is AI is accessing it. Ask engine is that AI is asking the website for information. Answer engine is the other side of that, where the website has been asked for information and it's giving an answer, but they're all the same thing. Those are just interchangeable terms. Sorry, go ahead.
no, perfect. You're exactly right. And just like SEO, AEO is what you would call a black box product. Still to this day, after all these years with the internet, we don't know why exactly SEO works sometimes and it doesn't other times. You can follow the perfect rules for building a website and not rank that website as good as one that you didn't follow the perfect rules on. And that's not supposed to be the case. And it's very rarely the case, but it does happen, which means how do you gauge effectiveness of your website, knowing that your SEO or AEO is optimized? That's where our AI tools come in. Not only do they optimize, but then you run it through a AI detector. So you got the content optimizer that will optimize all of your content to where they don't realize it came from AI. So I don't know what kind of student would want that. You know what I mean? To get
Mm.
past content plagiarism. Um, you're creating answer engine optimization is because humans connect with humans. We psychologically want another human on the other side of the phone. We do not want a computer on the other side of the phone. Answer engine optimization, AEO, what that does is that humanizes the voice of AI. And then our tools take that a step further and humanizes the voice. And then it takes a step further and takes out the plagiaristic content that AI can sometimes give you in your papers. If you know, you know. So we've got tools that take all of that content out. And we're trying to make all of these tools for the do it yourselfer, the person who has a website. You know, you need to update your website. You're just waiting on that day to do so, but you're going to do it yourself. You've already made your mind up. If that's you, you have to have these tools. There's no other way to do it right now. If you want to stay number one, you will update your website in a quick hurry before other people do and figure this out. And then they just leapfrog you on the Google searches. Because how many people with the new Siri update for the Apple iPhone now connecting with Chat GPT, they can now ask, "Hey Siri," and it will ask, "Would you like to use Chat GPT to give you the answer?" Now, where AEO or answer engine optimization comes in is there has to be a file on your website called an LLM.txt. You don't have it right now. I'm just telling you. It will have to be there for AI to see all the content in the way that you have it on your website. Now, if a person asks what's the best and yours is the only one who's updated for AEO, you will be the best. You have a short time to just leapfrog everybody. That you still have people who are going to search Google, but if they go, "Hey Siri, give me a list of 3 top pressure washers in the local city," without even looking, I'm number one, and I haven't pressure washed in over a year. that's that's what I'm talking about. If you want to stay in the category of being the best at what you do, it starts with an online branding presence as well. As you're building your local established business with your local customers, word of mouth, you should be building your brand. And that brand can then translate into an online product. That's where Chris and I come in. We can do that with you. You can have our tools and do that yourself, or we can do all of it for you and set it up. So that's what CPWE AEO agency is. We either have the tools for you to do it yourself, we'll do it with you, or we'll do it for you. It's your choice, however you want that done. But we're here and available. And that's what these live streams will be about. Hopefully, we'll have some questions and we'll get some people joining in on a few of them. We'll try to do them on Sunday night about this time. Greg and I have Tuesday night about this time, and we talk more about website administration. But if these types of things interest you, building a business interests you, we're trying to be completely honest. So we'll take in all the questions that you have for us, and looking forward to you guys jumping in and using these tools. I know they're so new that it's hard to understand what they are or what they do. But stick around with us and it'll become more and more clear why this is a must have and not a should have. This is like a Netflix bill. You should have these tools on hand and then cancel everything else, in my opinion, because these tools work that good and everything is in one place. I mean, we're canceling our CRM. We've canceled multiple different video platforms. I've saved over $380 a month just this month by these tools, replacing other subscriptions that I had. So to run an agency, just so you know, costs about $3,000 a month in software costs and insurance and things like that. It's about $3,000 a month on average. That's without a storefront property that goes up another $5,000 minimum. Uh, it's cutting $2,200 off of that 3,000 was a big deal. I know
Oh
800
yeah.
that changed my life. Just having all these tools in one place that work, I don't even have to think anymore. All the models are already hooked up. They work too every time. It just makes sense. It's a no brainer. And Chris, I
Yes,
know
sir.
he thinks the same. He didn't say the same, but he thinks the same.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
brainer.
I've been. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Dude. Oh my God. I would love to be able to cut $2,000 a month off of any bill.
Now I get that most people don't have that many AI subscriptions yet, or content platforms out there that they're paying for yearly and then paying the pro support on
Yeah,
yearly.
but you know what? You know what's going to happen though, and you see this now with like streaming services, right? Personally, I have Netflix and Hulu and HBO Max and Disney Plus and Spotify and this and that, and none of them are expensive. But when you total all that stuff up, it's like, oh, I didn't realize I was paying $200 a month
Yeah,
for to be able
exactly.
to watch movies or whatever.
Yeah,
And with our services, you can get that down from, because that's what's going to happen. It's in the very near future. People are gonna, oh well, let me get this service. It's $10 a month for whatever. Oh, let me get this
video
service. That's
for a
$20 a month for,
video editor, $10 a
yeah,
month.
yep.
Video,
And it'll just compound. And then what we have here is a series of products that are in one place under one banner for one price.
you don't find
You
it.
know, and you're not going to find the training that we have anywhere else for the price that we have it. You're not. I mean, you're talking good night. If
An AI
let's say,
master class, $500. An AI
well,
master
I was,
$10.
yeah, I mean, I was going to say if each one of those trainings was $100,
Yeah,
you're talking $10,000 worth of training.
right.
Easy. Maybe
Easy.
more than that. Actually, I think it's probably closer to $100,000. You know, for a subscription fee, and it's all
I
in one
mean,
place. You don't have to go hunt for it. It's
mm.
all there. All you got to do is search what you want to learn.
And I want to emphasize that you get a server administrator, 20 years in the business. I'm a computer programmer, 20 years in the business. We are here to help, and we also have done for you services. So we can help you set up your applications the way that your idea sees them working. So you don't even have to do that. But in the meantime, you can join in on some of these trainings that we showed you and learn how to do it. And the next time, maybe we'll do it with you instead of doing it for you. And then the next time, you'll be able to do it yourself. And we'll just, you know, go as a team and build these things instead of as a individual trying to figure it all out yourself. Because Chris is right. The $10, the $20, the $30, I raked up $300 or $400 just in one day trying to do a project, for doing a faceless video to eh, getting the transcript to a AI avatar face that speaks for you, and then it has captions on the video. Just doing all of that in a separate place, it costs a lot of money. And then taking that and trying to market that on YouTube, you then have to know what are optimized descriptions and optimized titles. I mean, you got to pay attention to every detail when it comes to business, when it comes to optimization, because that's what sets you apart. Knowing your numbers, knowing what's working, what isn't. And if it's not working, you optimize it. Well, all these tools are optimized to optimize the optimized. So, yeah, I mean, we're way ahead over here.
That's a lot of optimization.
Yeah, it is. But it takes all the hardest parts of learning AI, which is which programs do I need? What does my software stack need to be to do the function which I want it to do? Maybe I just want to, every time I take pictures at a wedding, to optimize all of my photos for me, run them through a Photoshop Adobe Bridge process, and have a agent do that and edit all my photos because it takes too long. I owned a
You
video.
know, that's a real important part because I'm horrible about that. What do I need? I'll
Right?
because I have a really bad tendency to waste money on shit that I don't need,
Yeah.
and then wind up not getting what I actually do need. And then I have to explain to my wife why I need to buy more stuff.
Right.
You know, and w- when we get a client or customer or partner, however you want to word it, um, uh, man, if you find something that we don't have that you need,
We build
I'll be
it.
impressed. I'll be
It's
really
already
impressed.
there. We build it. That's what the AI uh, app wizard that I showed you and said,
Hmm.
this just don't exist yet. This is a way that anybody that comes to us with an idea, they don't know how to build an app, but app is synonymous in this case with AI tools. They don't know how to build AI tools. So they need a tool which is AI driven that does a certain thing. We have a builder right there in our tool set that we can build that for them. And we can help them build that themselves. Or we can give them our tools and they can use our training and they can do it themselves. All three options are available. And one of these days we're going to get to the real fun stuff. This is the business building boot camp, if you will, for Chris and I. We're starting from the ground up. Like, we had a 20-minute meeting on, we just got our business bank account, our LLC. We've got our state taxes hooked up and our insurances, and all of those things have to be done on the back end that nobody sees or understands that goes on with business. That's the reason why we're trying to do it out front. But
Yeah, that's the ugly part.
once we get this ugly baby out of the way, we have some awesome new guitar pedals, some awesome new Galaxy guitar pedals that Chris is building. Like, most of our music gear, we played guitar together. Uh, I got many guitars from Chris, at least 3 or 4 over the
Hmm.
years, and amps, and we we're musicians, so we're probably going to get into the music thing. It just hasn't happened yet because we're in we're still in what we're good at. So all of this is tools that I built that's like video production stuff because I was a video producer for 16 years. Um, the things that I'm good at are in here. And the things that we're also good at that are not in here will be in here, and you will get access to all updates. All updates you'll have access to. Some of them may not be free. They may be an upcharge for $3 or $4 a month, depending on how much development goes into it. We will be fair to give you 60 plus tools right off the bat that don't exist anywhere. Each one of them are $100 tool set if you find their matching competitor. And we
Oh,
got
at
this is
least
$300 a month minimum is what this should be. And we're looking at trying to get it to $20 a month for a basic user that just wants to use chat gpt and wants to make some videos and photos and do a little bit of marketing. But for the person who's serious, it's only going to be maybe $10, $15 more a month. We're talking under $50 for each one of those products being over $100 themselves. So this is going to be a game changer in the future when everybody starts doing this. But right now they haven't started doing this. This is just me and Chris. So and obviously Greg over at Big X Media, he's been helping me build my YouTube channel, but he's got an agency that we use exclusively for website building. He is an amazing website administrator. If you've watched any of my YouTube videos, Greg is he's on call 24/7. The guy's just he's right there. He's 15 minutes, you're fixed. And you want a website administrator watching your back like that. And he's good at it. He was an old Army Ranger. We're all military here, have been in the past. And that's why we claim to be veteran owned, and we all respect our wives and love them deeply. So we call it female owned too.
we don't claim that it's veteran. It is veteran owned.
It is definitely veteran owned. Yeah, we're all proud. We all proudly served, and we all came out honorably. Let's just put it that way. And all happy to be out, but still brothers. That makes sense. Hey man, I
Yeah,
like to respect time. I say it every week, but I would much rather our time be right on than me talking too much and getting boring because I can do that.
I hear you. I just sent you a message that I didn't really want to say on here. It's another idea. Read it real quick. Tell me what you think.
All right. Yeah. You sent me a message, huh? Not saying that I didn't
On Facebook.
on Facebook. My
Yeah,
bad. On here, I was like, I see all the comments. I just haven't seen anybody that's local, or I didn't see your comment in there. Oh yeah, yeah. So it's no. That's a good point, because it is absolutely no secret that I'm a big fan of Adobe Creative Cloud. I've went over it in 10, 15 other videos how I use the Adobe Creative Cloud, and I have for 20 years and still
hmm,
do. And I love the cloud. I love the Adobe Cloud suite. That's the reason why I'm trying to get our prices down to like $20 a month for students. And then maybe just over that for firefighters and police officers. And we're going to try to keep these prices low and have the right discounts like the Adobe Creative Cloud does. I've not left them in 20 years because they take care of me. We plan on taking care of the people who use our tools. They will work. That's all we can say for now. Chris, do you have anything else to add, brother?
No, I think we pretty much got it.
Man, I would love to stick around, but it's been 41 minutes and 11 seconds. I think we're about to call it. Are you good with that?
Yes, sir.
Good night, everybody.